Okay, guys. Continuing with the tripods, I have been practicing trying to find some sort of easy way or to do this unequal leg um tripod, but there is no any other solution or an easy way to tackle this. So today we'll be looking at the unequal leg. This is the tripod of unequal leg. So I will just be explaining exactly what they have been doing here. And lucky enough, everything or this question is always the same as this one on your test, in your test name. But what I noticed that I didn't cover on the previous video on the equal leg is that if they are asking you to draw the vector diagram, this one is the vector diagram. That means you can just shift it and draw it at on its own, like you say L, N and O, like this. And then you come back to this one and draw it like this, and say this is M, this is T, and this is O. This is the vector diagram that you used to determine the force on CO and BO. And this one, this triangle, is the one that you used to determine the force on O. B. Okay, let's go to the question here. So we have the tripod which has a leg of AO, which is AO. OA is 6 meters, and then BO is 5.7. This OC is 5.5. And then they say that the tripod is placed so that the base of the leg forms a triangle of ABC, which AB and AC is equal to 6, and this one. And then we need to determine what the force is, and then the last is the coefficient of friction. Okay, so we need to I will be explaining all these steps on how to draw this thing. Okay, so the first thing that you need to draw, for me to make it easy, I will just draw the simple tripod here, and then but then this one will be okay. We'll take our space. This is our 30 kilonewtons, and then this is A, this is B, this is C, and then so this is O here. So they say AO at 6 meters, and then we have BO, which is 5.7 meters, and then we have OC, which is 5.5, and then the triangle, the baseline here, this one, let's say AB and AC is equal, which is 5 meters. AB and AC is 5 meters, like this. And then for BC it's 4.5 meters. Okay, so now to draw your structure, or you can start drawing your, okay, you can start with your point of let me draw it here. So let's say this point is our point A. We can start at point A now. So what you need now, you'll be using your compass a lot. We're using your compass. So we needed to determine or now we need to take the length of from A to B. So they say from A to B it's 5 meters. Now then you take your 5 meters like this. Remember, we're still using the scale of 1 centimeter is equals to 1 meters. So then you place it on your point like this, but then and draw a line now. So What you need to be careful on is your point. Don't write the point as the way I wrote like this, because now it's your answer can be shifted now. So you just need to place just a simple dot like this, so that your answer could be at least accurate. So at this arc, you can choose at any point and write your point of P. Now, so we took the length of AB, which is 5 meters, and then from this 5 meters, you can choose any point to be what to be P, right? And then from there, now we need to draw the line of C. So from AC, right? AC is equals to an AC. They say from A to C, it's 5 meters. Or before we draw that AC, we can start with what, with B. From B to C, it's 4. Okay, this is our triangle here. Okay, from B to C is 4.5. Now 4.5. Then you choose place here, and then we shift it like this to this is 4.5. So at the point of B, you're going to draw a line like this. So from here, you just going to draw an arc like this. So our point of C will be at this point. Then you need to go back again and find the point of AC. AC is 5 meters. Then you can measure again AC to 5 meters like this, and have this. Okay, this is 5. And then from here, and then you can have what, this line. So where these 2 points are intercepting, you will have a point of what, of C. So from here, you can combine A and C, and also B and C. Now, and then okay. So from here now, we need to take what, the point of what, of OC. Okay, I think I wrote this diagram at it's not visible. Let's put it here so that you see everything. I say this is A, this is B, this is C, and then this one was the triangle at the bottom, which is 4.5, and then 5 meters and 5 meters here. And then this is our O, which is 6 meters. This side was 7.5, and then this side is 5.5. Now, okay, so now from here, we say we took the point of AB, right? We started with AB, which was 5 meters, and then we place our compass here and draw this arc to have a point here. We said at any point here, or at this arc, you can mark B. And then from B to C, we took what, 4.5, and then we draw this arc. And then from A to C, we have this 5 meters, and then we would continue with the 5 here. So where they intercept these lines, we have C. And then now we need to draw O. So that means you can take from B to O, or from C to O, now to have what, to have O. So therefore from B to O, it's 7.5 now. Then you mark your 7.5 here. So sorry, it's 5.7, 5.5, 5.6, 5.7. It's this one. So that means at B, you're going to draw an arc like this. Let me shift here. Yeah. At B, you're going to draw an arc like this of 5.7, and then at C again you have 5.5. Therefore, you put it here, and then you shift it a little bit back to 5.5 like this. So that means at this point, you're going to have a point of O1. Now, and then from O1, we can combine this line with B, and also with C. Now, and then again we're going to have another point of O, of O, now, which means from here we have OC. Then we can shift our line like this, exactly the point of OC. And then again here from A to O, it's 6 meters. So we need 6 meters from here. This is our 6 meters. Then from O here we can mark what? 6 meters. So that means this point is going to be O number 2, right? So we took from B to O, we took what? 5.7, and then from C to O, it's 5.5. Then we mark O1, and then exactly the same length of what? Of C to O. We just shifted our compass and mark this point here on our left side, and then we took from A to O, it's 6, and then we intercept this line to have O2 here. Right, so from here now you need to draw a perpendicular line from this O, or you can start by combining this line. Even if you don't combine them, it's still okay. This one, and they have some sort of triangle like this. So we needed to draw a perpendicular line from O2 perpendicular to AC. So you place your compass like this, just to make sure that it's perpendicular. It should make it 90 degrees. Just shift this 90 degrees up until it reaches your point like this. See from here, so it's 90. Make sure that it's exactly 90. Okay, therefore you can have this point. So then now you can just draw a line like this, right? And then from here also at O1 you draw a perpendicular line to BC. Then you put your line like this, and then okay, this is BC, right? So this is going to be BC. Then when these two lines intercept, you're going to have a point of O, the original O, not O1 or O2 at this line. Now, so now you have what? You have O like this. So from here, now you're going to combine the line of O and A. But when you combine them, you need to also extend until it intercepts with BC. So you draw a straight line like this, and it intercepts with what? With BC. And when it intercepts with BC, you're going to have the line of D like this. So you're almost done. So this is the complicated part. If you just know this part, then you'll be fine, right? So from this point, now we need to draw a parallel line from AOD, right, to this side. Now, to draw these parallel lines, what you need to do to make it parallel, you can take what you can take. You see this line as our reference and choose any line here on top. Now, so then you can measure this angle here so that your line will be exactly parallel to this one, right? So we can take this angle here like this, yep. And then you see this angle is like 11. You see this is 10, this is 11. Then we can transport this line. This one is okay because it's a straight line upwards. Then you can just make just this cross. So we're going to use this line. So from here you can make it this line exactly like this one, so that you make it parallel. It's 11, right? So this is your 11. and then you can be able to have what, you can be able to have a parallel line like this, a parallel line like that. Shoop. Same. So now this line is parallel to this one, to AOD, right? So when now it's parallel, you need to project your lines from from A to mark A to mark B, O here, and mark D. So to mark this line to be exactly, you can use what, you can use the 90 degrees line, because it needs to be perpendicular now. So you place it like this, then make sure that it's here at 90 degrees, right? So it's 90 degrees, it should be perpendicular to your the parallel line, so that you can be having what, this point here. And shift again, you need to have O here, make sure that it's exactly that line. This is O. Okay, yeah, this is O, and then you shift it to D, then this is D here. Okay, then this is D. Okay, so then you can just say this is your A, your O, and then yeah, this one is going to be your D here, right? So this is A, this is O, this is D now. And then from this line, and now you need to draw the line of what, the line of O. And then how do we take O? We need to set what, our compass to a point of this one, of AO, like this. So that means this line should be a true a true length. So we need to have this point, which is AO. It's what, it's 6, like this. So this is AO. That means here at the point of A, you need to it to intercept with your O here. So when it intercepts here, you will have your O in this point. So from here, you just draw your straight, you combine this point and also combine this line. Okay, then you are done with your space diagram. So this is how you're going to draw your space diagram. And then to draw the vector diagram now, to determine what, remember we need the forces. Now we need the forces on the legs of what, of this tripod, which is the forces AO, we need BO, we need CO. These are the forces that you need to determine. And then from that one, and now we need to draw our vector diagram. Our vector diagram is going to be the force here. The vector diagram, we're going to use a scale of 1 centimeter is equals to 10 kilonewtons. So the 4 is going to be 30 kilonewtons, which now is going to what? It's going to be this 3 here. This is the force of 30 now. So then you can have the point of L, and then from here we draw what, we draw the perpendicular parallel lines parallel to this point, parallel to this point. So to make it parallel, to make it easy to be parallel, you just take this line. That's why I draw this line to be going up like this, so that I will have this angle, and then it will be easier for me to have a parallel line here. So from here I will just make sure that I measure this angle, and then this angle I find it as 75. Now okay, if it's 75, I'm going to place it here and measure 75 here, and then add this for this one, and then for this one I find it as 50. This is 50, this is 60. So this is 59. Now I measure 59 here. This is my 59. And then from here, I measure 59 as well. 50, 60, then this is 59. Yeah. So then now I will have this line which is going to be parallel now. Here this one will give me LM, and then this one will give me what you call will give me LN, right? So that means this the measurement from NO will give me the length or the force that will be experienced by AO, and then I will take the this one as the way that we did from that equal leg. Now, so let's measure here. We have what we have sort of 9 or 11 or 10 or 9. Okay, let's say this one it's our 9. Let's put 9 here. 9 kilonewton. This is AO. Now, then we take what this length here. We say it from MO. It's our resultant force. This is the resultant force here, which is going to put it here and have what, and have this one is M1. From M1, now we draw parallel lines from this point. So if it's easy to make sure that it's parallel, you can just draw straight line like this. This line is going to be parallel to this one. Now parallel lines, therefore you have a point of K, and then you also going to have sorry, no, we needed to combine D and O here. D and O, not at this line. This perpendicular lines was to make the line the line of O. So from here we need to draw this line here. So the measurement of MO here at top should be here with this line now, and then which is going to be this point. So therefore this one will be something like this. I'm no longer sure if it's accurate or not, but then it's going to be K, and then from here, and then take this parallel line again, we're going to have R here. So now this one will give us what, will give us this one's 15. So that means from CO is 15 kilonewton. 15 is right here, 15 kilonewton. And then this one, I don't know this one. Okay, this one is like 11 or 10.5. Okay, let's say 11 kilonewton. So this is going to be when this is the forces that will be experienced on what, on the legs of this one. So to get what this force here is going to be 9. So to get the coefficient of friction, you can use 1 over tan theta. No? So therefore the coefficient of friction is going to be this angle here. It's always this angle. So it's going to be 1 over 9.059, right, to get the coefficient of this force. So this is how you draw this example or sort of question. Now to compare our answers, AO is 9, is correct, and then this one is 10, we got it 11, this one's 15. It's fine. That means we were accurate here. So and then this is how you draw your sharp force not chefs, your tripods. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to the channel, and you can send me any request video. I know sometimes I take time to respond, but it's been a hectic month this month and last. So but then from today until the exams of this month, I will be online and be responding to everyone who sent a question. Thank you.